If you're a business owner and you feel like your business is controlling you instead of the other way around, well, then you've come to the right place. My name is Jeff Rasmussen, and I've got a 5-point process that will enable you to get your life back. So with that, if it makes sense to you, let's get going. The first part of the business that you have to take care of, and it's an absolute must to start with this, and it's the financial portion of your business. Because ultimately you're going to be making some changes to your business, so you have to make sure that whatever changes you're going to make can be supported by the financial status of your business. If you're not making enough money to make these changes, then you've got another step before that, and that's to get your financial house in order, so to speak. You've got to make sure you've got the right amount of income coming in and expense controls to make sure that you can make the changes that you come up with to get your business under control and to transform your life. Similar to that, you've got to get your personal financial situation under control as well. Do you have too much house, too much car, too much eating out, too much clothing for your situation? If you do, you're going to have to check your ego at the door on this one and get rid of some of that stuff in your life and be humble in how you live your life. Get rid of the Benz, get rid of the Beamer, buy yourself a nice Honda. So get your business finances under control, get your personal finances under control. Then and only then can we start working on the next step of the business, which is the leadership side of the business. Now, the leadership obviously starts with you. It's your business. You're in control of it. And if you're not, that's what we're here talking about. We're trying to get you back in control of it. But if you're not going to be there all day, every day, who's going to be in charge? Clearly your leadership style and your vision has to cascade down through the organization. However, you've got to make sure that you've got leaders in place when you're gone to make sure that vision is carried through the organization and things happen the way it should. If you don't think you have the right people in place to be those leaders, then you're going to have to make some changes. If they're just order takers from you and they cannot function independently when you're gone, you got an issue. You got to take care of that. So once we get the financial side in place, you get your leadership side taken care of, now we can look at the third part of the business, which is the rest of your people. Now, the people that are doing the job, they're going to take orders from the leader, but at the end of the day, their level of integrity is critical to making sure you're successful. So do you have the right people in place? Do you have the right number of people in place? Perhaps you've got too many. Perhaps you don't have enough for when you're gone. You've got to have the right staffing level to make sure that your business succeeds while you're gone. One of the main things you've got to make sure of is, do the people work as a team without you there? Sometimes you're the glue that holds everything together. If when you're gone, that glue is gone too. So you got to make sure that these people work together. So you're going to have to do some real critical thinking, observe your people while they're working, and see if you think they can work together while you step back and work more strategically on your business instead of the day-to-day tactical things that are going on in the business. So the fourth part of the business then, once we get the people side out of it, is the internal processes. What I'm talking about there is, what are the procedures and processes you use to market your business, to sell your products and services. What about the delivery side of that? How do you deliver your products and services? If you have an actual product, how do you produce those? Do you have all those production processes in place so that everything will work smoothly while you're gone? It's really critical that you've got all this taken care of. So that's the internal side of things. And then the fifth and final area that we have to talk about is the external side of the business. Now, what I'm referring to there is your customers and your suppliers. From a customer's perspective, and this is a touchy one because a lot of people come and work with a small business because they get to work with the owner. They get to create a relationship with you. And if you're not there, well, that relationship isn't valid sometimes in their mind. So they start thinking about going somewhere else. So you've got to make sure that when you're gone, you have the processes in place to make sure that your clients and customers are taken care of just as well as they are when you're around. Similarly, your vendors, are they going to keep treating your employees the same as they treated you? Are they going to give you the same level of service? Are they going to give you the same level of pricing? You've got to make sure you go through all that process as well. So we've got the financial piece, we've got the leadership piece, the people, the internal and the external processes. You get those 5 things under control, get them right in order, get them nailed down, and you can transform your life. You can transform your business. You can get to know your spouse all over again. You'll be there for your kids when they need you. They'll get to know who you are again. And really, isn't that what life's all about? We've got these people in our lives, and we go to work and we spend so much time there that we kind of forget about them, and we can't be doing that. So if you feel comfortable with these 5 points and you feel like you can do this on your own, great. I'm glad this video helped you. Forge ahead, just dig into it, dive into it. Get these things all nailed down so that you can step back and get a little bit of your life back. Your business will be better for it as well. But if you think you need some help, and that's okay, not everybody knows everything. That's just kind of the way we all are. We're all wired with our certain levels of expertise. Click the green button, set up a discovery call with me. We'll spend about an hour together. We'll talk. I'll pick your brain a little bit. We'll decide if we're a good fit for each other, because if we don't fit, then the relationship's not going to work. If it is a good fit, then it's transformation time, and you and I are going to get your business all nailed down, get your personal life back, and help you be more successful. So thanks for watching. Be blessed. I hope to talk to you again soon.